And let me tell you how sick this woman is. The reason why she went with her cousins is I left her, and she knew I was never coming back. Larry convinced her, you need to go ahead and get a divorce. And so when he figured that out, so it took about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. He talked to her, don't let him come back. I wasn't coming back. I'm gone forever. Okay. As soon as he knew it was locked in, Tasha, that's when he called his wife and asked her for he wants a divorce. She called him
Ebony.
down 2 times, Ebony Weathers. Hmm.
So they both divorcing at the same time.
No, he asked his wife for a divorce after he slept with Keke, and he knew it was
Oh,
love.
God.
Child, Keke Wyatt has gone from eternal breeder to husband stealer. Her ex-husband just blew the lid off what was happening in their marriage. From allegations of incest to multiple men running away from her, the things he said are straight up insanity. He called her toxic and manipulative, someone who finds a way of putting everyone around her through emotional turmoil. But girl, that wasn't even the thing that had everyone gagged. He claimed that Keke stepped out on their marriage the entire time with none other than her own cousin. And now the two of them are trying to scheme people out of their hard-earned money by opening up a fake church.
And so 3 weeks after I left, she cannot be alone, a lunatic. And so she figures out that I'm not coming back. I'm never coming back. Okay? Smart girl. And so she calls her cousin, who's still married to his wife, has him to come. He comes like 1 or 2 times. The second time, he stays. He convinces her, you got to divorce him. The goal is for Larry to get his divorce, her to get her divorce. He called Ebony after he was telling her he locked it in, asking his wife for a divorce. So this woman stole her cousin away from his wife and had her own cousin to come live with her, and they began an incestual relationship.
Child, I heard about this foolishness. Now you've got to hear about it too. Let me tell you what we know. The way he exposed Keke and what happened in their marriage was like hell on earth. And child, it just shows that Keke might have been the problem in their relationship all along. Keke Wyatt has gotten more drama from her 3 failed marriages than from her singing career, which is a shame because she's so talented. Keke's first marriage happened when she was just 18 years old to her road manager, Rasan Morton. After God knows how many domestic violence incidents during their 9-year marriage, including one where she stabbed him in self-defense, the marriage finally ended in 2009. Keke was ready to move on to something better. She said that having those experiences in her first marriage made her a stronger and better woman. And child, what Keke meant by stronger was that she was going to be doing the damage this time because her second marriage to Michael Jamar may have been even more chaotic than the first. While Keke was 8 months pregnant and the family was caring for a child with cancer, Michael filed for divorce. Now, the timing of all this is crazy. How are you going to leave your wife when she's just about to pop? But let me tell you, Michael saw some things that made him not think about the timing of his decision. That man wanted out, and he wanted out now. When Michael did an interview, he claimed he didn't leave the marriage because he didn't love his family or Keke. Instead, their marriage of over 7 years had become extremely toxic, and he wasn't able to survive it anymore. He released a statement saying, "For over 7 years, I've been Keke's husband, backbone, friend, confidant, and support system. I've loved, raised, supported, and cared for every child in our family, biological or not, including our son who is currently battling leukemia. I will do all of these things, but I will not be her husband." He also said he didn't want their kids living in a toxic environment and that he was still going to be there for them as a father, even though he and Keke weren't together. Their son, who suffers from leukemia, also doesn't have anything nice to say about Keke. Just a few months ago, he revealed that when he came out as gay, she told him that if she'd known he was going to grow up to like men, she would have left him to die when he had cancer. Child.
Put a finger down if you were diagnosed with cancer as a teenager and your parent decides to publicly announce your diagnosis for personal gain and attention, but behind the scenes saying that your diagnosis is karma for you being a part of the alphabet mafia. And if they'd known that you were going to turn out like this, they could have kept their money.
Like, all jokes aside, What kind of mother says that to her child? But y'all, Keke wasn't having it at all. She jumped on social media and put Michael on blast.
You want to know something, America? When you 8 months pregnant and you got a child sick in and out of the hospital, and your husband got the nerve to tell you that he wants a divorce because he says that you're an emotional wreck. He says that from the very beginning, you never trusted me and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, telling other people, other women that we getting a divorce and if she calls or it's like, what? Like, I am so done with Michael Jamar. Y'all can have him and roast his ass.
But Keke wasn't too pressed about Michael leaving her. Oh no, because just a few months later, she was married to her third husband, Zachariah, and followed it up with an announcement of her 9th pregnancy. They were married in 2018, but by July 2024, Keke let the world know that she was divorced and happy to be free. She also said she was free from his torture and, yet again, ready to move on to better things. And child, if Keke was expecting Zachariah to go in peace like her, she was in for a very rude awakening. Zachariah has been on every interview that would have him, spilling all the messy details. And it didn't paint Keke as a scorned woman at all. He accused Keke of chasing him away just like she chased away Michael Jamar.
She'll know when she see this. Keke mama, Miss Lorna Jean, I'm sorry. Miss Lorna Jean, Keke's mama. She cried, she had told me a couple times, but she cried her heart out. Keke, she missed it. She was on the other side of the bed. She was in the bedroom. And my daddy was from Thomasville, Georgia. That's why I got this little accent or whatever.
No, you good. So
my daddy was from Thomasville, Georgia. And she was crying and bawling her out. And here's what she said. She knew the calling on my life. She said, Zach, please don't leave my daughter. Because if you leave her, I believe, I don't want to be spared, forgive me. Yeah. I believe that she will meet her demise because she's going to self-destruct. She's been on a path to self-destruct and it's going to eventually catch up with her. And I don't know how much longer she'll be here.
He said just 3 weeks after he left, Keke had already brought yet another man into the house to be around the kids, who just so happened to be her married cousin. Yes, her married cousin. Did you get that? According to Zach, this cousin wasn't just coming around to check on her and make sure there was a man or father figure in the house. No. Keke and her cousin were allegedly messing around and even having an affair while she was married to Zach. So it was hard for him to understand why she's playing the victim card yet again.
With her, I loved her back then. She got worse. All this stuff, the marriage when I met and whatever, she wasn't as bad. She wasn't like this when she was younger. She wasn't as bad as this. Life experiences or whatever, and she took it all out on me. But then again, Michael Jamar, you're hearing the same old story. Abuse.
Y'all, Zach didn't come talking. He backed everything up with receipts. And get this, y'all, Keke isn't done seeing this man. In fact, they plan to go into business together by opening up a church. Zach also hinted that Keke always letting men in and out of the house hasn't been going well for the kids. In fact, apparently one of her children was inappropriately touched, and Keke found out about it but still chose to ignore it because she preferred to have the man around rather than look out for her children. And there have been allegations that since Keke was messing around with her cousin and there was an overlap, the kid might not even be Zach's.
That worries me. And it's like Keke is grown. She could do what she want to do. But personally, my mom always had a different boyfriend. And we didn't tell her till she got older. Those boyfriends tried to touch on us.
See?
And so for Keke to have a revolving door of men, to me, that's concerning because it's like, how are you able to watch? How many kids does she have? 13?
11.
11 kids? and you're bringing in different men around your children, and then on top of that, you claim that she has a severe drinking problem to the point where how could she be a proper mother?
Wow.
And then me and you spoke about.
And at this point, the internet can't deny that Keke Wyatt might have been the problem this whole time. One person said the ex-husband should take a DNA test on that baby. Once every 2 years, people find out Keke Wyatt is a terrible person. The Keke Wyatt news isn't shocking to me. A woman who would lay up and birth that many kids doesn't have a lick of sense, nor do I expect her to be a sane person. But what do you all think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.